Mitsubishi Automobile repairs. If you're looking for help fixing your Mitsubishi Automobile, look no further. Our comprehensive Mitsubishi Automobile repair guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and maybe show you how to repair your vehicle. Mitsubishi manufactures cars that owners have come to trust. Even a trustworthy autos require occasional maintenance or repair. However, if you're in need of Mitsubishi auto repair from experienced professionals, your local auto helper can help. Warning lights on the dash. Pretty much every modern car today runs on some sort of computer to help with emissions, troubleshooting, and the regulation of components. Thus, when you get warning lights on a car, it's not always a cause for serious concern. Sure, a warning light indicates an issue, but it also indicates that your car's computer is working properly and is aware of the problem. Rectifying the issue will depend on what the symbols being displayed are. A busted globe can trigger a warning light just as easily as the failure of a mechanical component like a water pump, which could trigger the dreaded check engine light. Fortunately, the warning light makes it easy to diagnose a problem, and you can use your judgment and experience to determine if it can be rectified at home. A sputtering engine. If your engine is sputtering, this can be caused by a multitude of factors too. A torn fuel line, bad quality gas, dirt in your gas tank, a leaky injector, a faulty coil pack, worn fuel pumps, and even something as simple as fouled spark plugs can all be the cause of you getting stuck on the side of the road. Hence, we recommend inspection of these areas as soon as the issue begins to present itself. Working your way from the cheapest item to the most expensive or most difficult to repair, hoping that it will go away, can result in greater problems down the line, many of which can be very costly. The car keeps overheating. Surprisingly, overheating doesn't happen that often, especially in modern cars with their complex systems, sensors, and so on acting to keep the vehicle's temperature just right. Making sure the radiator is looked after and the water pump is working is the easiest and cheapest way to prevent problems with overheating. Whatever car you own will require regular maintenance, and even then you will still get things that go wrong from time to time. Some car models are more prone to certain issues than others, and driving style can also have some impact on efficiency. No matter what your vehicle, we hope that you have found this list helpful. Staying vigilant for signs of trouble and dealing with them when they occur saves time and money and keeps you on the road. Dead or discharged battery. A dead or discharged battery is a very common car problem reported. There are plenty of reasons for your car battery to doze off, like leaving electricals on when not in use, faulty charging, parasitic drain, defective alternator if the battery is beginning to show its age. All these factors can cause a car battery to rapidly discharge, which will make your car inoperational when you need it. So if you ever end up in such a situation with your car, there are basically two options you can resort to. Jump starting the car. For this, you need a jumper cable and a donor car whose battery you will use to charge your car. Place the positive and negative terminals of the jumper cable on the positive and negative terminals of the donor car battery respectively. Then start the donor car and let it run for a few minutes. After some time, your car battery would be charged enough for ignition, and once it is done, try the ignition of your car. Charging the battery if you have access to a mechanic in a situation of car battery discharge. Then the best thing to do is get the battery removed, and the mechanic will put it up on charging so that it can attain all the juice back. These practices can work a couple of times maybe, but if your car battery isn't responding even after trying both these things, then you probably want to consider getting a new battery for your car. Exhaust smoke. Unusual smoke from your car's tailpipe isn't good news, and different colors of smoke depict a different story. White or gray smoke. White smoke indicates that the coolant is being combusted along with the fuel and there is a leakage somewhere in the engine block, cylinder head, and head gasket. Blue smoke. Blue smoke indicates that there is a leakage in the valve seals or guides, or the piston rings have worn out, which are causing the engine oil to penetrate into the combustion chamber, which is causing the oil to burn along with the fuel, hence causing blue smoke. Black smoke. This means that excessive fuel is being burnt in the combustion chambers due to a leak in the fuel injector, a stuck fuel pressure regulator, or a restriction in the fuel combustion pipe. This usually happens with relatively older cars, and in such situations, it is very crucial to get the leaks checked by a specialized mechanic. Source: GoMechanic.in